Hello folks and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon. I got it that time. We are here in the challenge parks now in Trinity Islands. It's going to be our first one we're taking a look at here. And you can see that there's a whole bunch more that will unlock as we complete these because I didn't turn on the option to just have them all unlocked. I do like kind of beating through the challenge and seeing what's going on there. So we have several islands at the base of the new park. We need to have 300 or 750 guests in the park by the end of year 3. From what I remember, and I'm going to pause this to get started here. From what I remember, this one was a bit of a challenge when I originally played it. I could be wrong. We can see that we have all of these little areas set up. I don't think there's any more land to buy. There is not. And we're going to take a look here and see what we have to build for ourselves. So we have a chairlift, which is the first time we've seen that in the game so far. We have some really basic rides there. Another set of really basic rides. Even more really basic rides, and even more really basic rides. Even food-wise, we're not doing all that good. So we're going to get rid of transportation rides and scenery, but I think everything else, let's get rid of water rides right now as well. I think everything else should be up for consideration of stuff that we may want to build. So we're going to start off with the basic stuff here. We'll get our carousel in, and I'll unpause this. We'll place that bad boy in there like so. Dollar sounds fair. And we can open that one up. And let's see here. And I'm actually going to cut the line right here and rebuild all this pathway to be the darker dirt because I just like it better. It's easier for me to see and understand and kind of just deal with overall, so that's why we're going that direction on this. All right, let's see, we are now officially opened as a park. It doesn't really matter that we don't have anything right now to go with. We just want to make sure we have spaces for things to open up at. We're gonna kind of get a lot of this stuff close together to start off with, and then we can figure out then we can figure out exactly where all this is supposed to go a little bit down the road here. So let's get our lines set for these things. There we go. We'll open that one up. We're going to hire a couple of staff members. I'm not going to worry about a security guard quite yet. I don't think that's necessary. We just don't have the park that's big enough to do that with right now. And then we can start getting, nope, that's the one I want. And again, we're just kind of going through and trying to get some of the basic things out of the way. So let's see here. For whatever reason, when I hit 4, it takes away the scenery, but not the trees. Is there a... Interesting. Okay, whatever. So that was 1, 2, 3. So one goes there. 1, 2, 3. So one's gonna go there. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. Okay. I apologize for all my counting. All right. It's gonna look something like that. This is a really, really basic park to get started with. At least we're getting a coaster here soon. We are going to have to build on something a little bit more thrilling to keep our people happy. So we're going to build a little custom design. It's going to be somewhere out this way. And it's going to basically wrap around this area is my plan. So let's get our lift hill started here. I think that's about the tops we can go, yep. And we're just gonna play a little bit to see what exactly we want to do here. Let's see, we can have that curve up, it looks like. And again, we're just trying to play with the space we have right now, and making this coaster kind of fit the spaces that we have to work with, and kind of see how it looks overall with the park here. Let's see, can I get oh, I can. Beautiful. So what I'm trying to do here is wrap this in like this, and then if I design that right, oh, I can just use regular turn there. Awesome. Okay. And then we're going to bring this out, go this way, and then come around, I think, is what the plan is, maybe? Because I don't have room to turn it around more. So I'll do that. And then I can come up. Hold on, we have to have it go straight. Then I can come up and curve it. There we go. All right, and then we're just gonna wrap it back through here and then into the station. And we might just make this a bigger loop just to have the space. All right. And then we need some brakes. Slow that bad boy down. And then this one is also going to be a block brake, I think. We'll see how that does. I'm not sure if that's going to work out or not, but we'll figure it out as time goes on here. Let's test that out. Excuse my dog in the background if you hear her. And we'll see exactly how that works. We only have the ladybird ones, okay. I think they make sense to be a yellow color this go around. Alright, so let's see how train 1 does here. It's flying around pretty good for a little kiddie coaster. Down, up, down, back through there. It's a little fast through that spot. That's okay. And then this brake actually isn't going to do a whole lot, I don't think. I may want to consider stepping that down a bit, but that's okay. See how long that take. Minute and 2 seconds. I'm very consistent at building about minute-long rides here. I think every video I've built, except for Frontier Forest, I've built a coaster that's been about a minute long. Frontier Forest is the only one where I don't think I built any custom coaster for. Maybe I did, but I don't remember it. Let's see. So that's high. So that's going to be $4. We should have no problem getting people on that. The intensity is also high, which is perfect. We're going to call this Water Bug. You know, because it's over the water and the theme is bugs. Alright. Ooh, it's up higher than I thought it was. Okay. So have that come down. And then this one, we're just going to have that be red, I think. Alright, and we're just going to weave this together a little bit. Actually, let's have that head up now. There we go. And we're going to bring this right over top of the station. Again, Roller Coaster Tycoon is a different beast than what Parkitect is as far as how you approach some of these problems. Like, I would probably not do this in Parkitect, but in this game, I have no problem doing that. Just need to make sure I have space to do all these things, which doesn't look like I'm going to. So maybe instead of that, we'll do something like this. And then I can just have it come down here, like so. Oh, it looks like I'm going to need to go straight even more to get it to do what I wanted to do. So we're going to go down here, straight. Alright, we got that. We got that. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm struggling with my lines here today. Alright. So the other option obviously is to go down, which we might do that. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to go down, and then we can have it go in here like so. There we go. See? It's almost like I knew what I was doing. Alright, we'll open that up. We don't have a ton of guests yet, but that's okay. We haven't really built all that much for people to want to come to our park, so I don't blame them per se. And then we're going to throw on some other things out this way. Get our $2. Drinks. And do these fruit ices count as... I sell fruity ice creams. I don't know if that satisfies hunger or not. I'm not sure. I never actually don't remember that from the original games. Alright. So that's all well and good. Research-wise, we have another Jenna ride, or a Jenna ride coming our way. Let's speed up time a little bit here. But our first little island is rocking and rolling, and then we have 2 more here. Even though this island still isn't even all taken up, we still have lots of guests coming in, which is a good thing. Because we really need to fill this up to get lots of people paying money to go on some of these rides. We'll go back to normal speed. We got a new ride. We got a Ferris wheel. That's going to be a good ride for us. Doesn't take up a lot of space. It's relatively easy and inexpensive to build. And it can fit almost anywhere. Like, we're probably going to put it out this way. So if I can put that... Let's put that right there. Okay, the entryway can be back this way. Exit can be over there. And then we're going to have yellow rims with reddish. That's too dark. There we go. And I want this to be white. I think that will look great. Hey, we're the safest park in the country. By pure fact that we haven't hurt anybody yet. Alright. The Ferris wheel's going to be $1. And now I can open it. Alright. What are people thinking about this ride here? Looks great. Too intense. We have a lot of people online for the merry-go-round or the carousel. What are people thinking about this one? Yeah, I think everybody wants to go on something a little more thrilling. We can get rid of the gentle rides for now, I think. Hopefully get some good quality rides that we can get people to, you know, actually go on and spend money with that have better intensity ratings. So we have a shop stall. Hopefully that's just going to be a real food stall. And then once we have a real food stall, we can turn that one off too. But we're doing good so far. We already have 200 and something guests in our park. And we haven't really done much to either promote things or to really do much of anything. This thing's bringing in $5,000 an hour. This one is probably not bringing much. 214, 300, and this one's not going to be accurate yet. But so this is our by far our weakest ride. Did we sell any of this stuff yet? We have 1 drink sold and 6 ice creams. Okay. So I'm going to keep fast forwarding time a little bit here. Let's get an information kiosk. Okay, that's a good one to have. But we're going to leave it on speed for those to get the stuff. What I really want is a steel coaster because I could put like a shuttle loop in here really easily. And that is going to bring a lot of people for us. Our goal again here, taking a wrong button. Our goal here again is to get 750 guests in our park. So we're about a third of the way there. With our rating is already above, so we really just need to focus on getting people, which means I could just build a whole bunch of these, spam them, and be done, but that's not, I want to kind of make it like a real park would be. And I kind of dig this ride so far. So an information kiosk is a great addition to this park. If we have the space, we don't have the space there, but that bathroom is a great spot for it, so I think I'm going to put it where the bathroom is. I'm going to close the bathroom real fast, I'll put it there and open that up, and then information kiosk, go right in that corner. We're gonna just makes a little bit of profit for this, and then for the umbrellas, I want to make more profit. And then we can open it. All right, and we should make a lot of money back pretty quick. We already have customers. We've already made money, which is beautiful. And let's go ahead and speed this game up again here. This is one of the nice things about OpenRCT is that you do have the ability to adjust time, which is not something in the original game. You just kind of have to sit and wait for money to come in. And now we have the ability to just kind of, you know, go with it. And this thing should be bringing us more money now. Yeah, $6,400 an hour with a capacity of over 1,600 people, because we are maxing this thing out every time right now, which is great because we just need to keep getting capacity for rides. Let's see, do I want to put on a little boat ride here? Maybe over here. Get our entrance right there, exit right there. And I will probably pull that down just so that there's additional space there. So I can put water right there and just kind of curve it out. So boat hire, we have 7 boats, that's great. Paint scheme wise. And I don't know what the deal is with all the random color boats here, but trying to keep it a little bit more simplistic. My goodness gracious, I can't speak today. Alright, so we're going to turn that one on. We'll hook it all up. I know we haven't done that yet. The game's going to yell at me in a second. And I'm not even going to worry about like getting a long line for this. I just want people to go on it. So we have that. It's all well and good. We're continuing to max out. I'm just amazed that we're able to max this out here. It's not that great override by any means, but it's consistently getting people on it. We have another roller coaster coming our way. Please be a steel coaster. Please be a steel coaster. Please be a steel coaster. Mine train coaster. Not what I wanted. Not a bad ride. Like, we could do a lot of fun stuff with that, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. The other thing that I used to do when I played this game a lot more was I would never include this island. This one was the problem for me, so I'd go over and just build a bridge straight to here because this is a lot more flat than what this one is and offers some easier building opportunities. Coaster-wise here, we really need, I guess we can throw on Haunted Mansion because we don't have one yet, right? Maybe put it down over here. So we'll just get it put in. Oh, look at that. See, I missed something right there. That means the entire rest of this area is messed up. So 1, 2, 3, bam, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh, that worked out really nicely, actually. All right, so let's get the Haunted Mansion built in here. And we're just going to build a little buffer of a line in here because so far it's rained, what, twice in our experience at this park so far? So I want to make sure that we have capacity to go in when that wants to do its thing. Oh yeah, and we're definitely going to need some more handymen. Well, real quick. Do we have handymen walking on other parts, or is the game smart enough not to know not to do that? Oh, wow. It's smart enough to know not to do that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Again, I could spam like a car ride down here if I wanted to, just to try to, again, increase some capacity, but I don't think that's really super necessary. Alright, but our research area, we're going to take away roller coasters, and we're going to focus on shops and stalls and thrill rides right now. General rides, I think we're good on. We need a legitimate thrill ride in this park, and I think we're going to be in really good shape once we get another coaster eventually here. I don't want to build a mine train coaster quite yet, but we'll get there soon enough. As far as money goes, we have loans at 1%, so I'm not really super concerned about any of that. We got a thrill ride coming our way. Awesome. Hopefully we can make a home right there, or up here once we can open up more of this. So I'm going to get rid of that there and just slowly start readjusting some of this stuff. Let's see. Alright, that looks Wonderful. And it's a pirate ship, wasn't it? Not my favorite. That's okay. We're going to slow the game back down to normal speed. And it's very hard to see through all these trees what's going on here. And then we can go in and figure out the rest of this stuff. There. Cool. Alright, we're going to get another bathroom before we do anything else. Put one down over here. Open that up. And we'll probably put another information kiosk up here. Just to have some spots where all that is taking place and done. This information kiosk, how's it doing money-wise? Yeah, man, it's making us almost $1,000 an hour. That's awesome. Fruit stalls are making $600 an hour. Drink stalls are making $500 an hour. We're doing awesome with some of these additions. So let's go ahead and take out a small loan so we can get the pirate ship built in here. And we're just going to bring it up a level. Put it in there. That one's going to go there. That's going to go there. Call it the pirate ship. $1.50 sounds fair. I don't like this weird, what color is that? Is it tan? I'd rather have it be like a brown color. I think that looks more pirate ship-like. Alright. Have that. And there we go. We got another ride to our repertoire of coasters here, or amusement park things. And then we might build a mine train coaster in this area. We have the space to do it. I don't see why we wouldn't, especially as... well, let's see real fast. Let's see what our shop install thing is. Because we have, in this park, I think 3 years to get done. Is that right? Yeah. 3 years. We're already up past halfway through the goal. We have Fry Shop, and that's going to take care of the rest of that. So we can focus on thrill rides. And then we'll put a Fry Shop in right here. And we should be in really good shape. So we'll go back to normal speed. Fry Shop is going to be finishing up August 24th, so it'll be ready in just a moment. And look at that. This one's pulling out. It exits the station, and that one doesn't have to stop at all. That's how I like to design this stuff, just to it can kind of flow right through itself and do its thing. All right, here's our fries area. We're going to set that up all the way back here. For no other reason than that we can get people to stay in that area for a little bit of time if we put in some amenities back there. And then we'll be able to build more on this. Looks like we might have already sold something. Or what do you have in your hand? Oh, you already have a drink? Beautiful. We already sold a drink. All right, cool. So let's go in, and now we're going to... do I want to do a little mini suspended? I don't like these things all that much. I think they kind of stink. They're not my favorite ride in this game. So I think a mine train coaster is going to be a lot more fun for us to build and to explore and to play with. The only thing I'm going to do is bring down the height of this hill just to give us a little bit more of an equal or flat kind of starting spot here to get going with. An idea here is I'm going to put this be up here so we can actually go straight over that part of the pathway. And let's see. How do I want to do this? Go down, turn, and then we can turn that. And if I wanted to, I could actually have it go right into a tunnel. Like that. I just need some cash. We're going to steal some money. And by steal, I mean borrow at a very reasonable interest rate. And then we'll have that come up. Ah, that's not going to work. Alright, so maybe what we do is have it drop like crazy here. And then we can have it go up this way. Let's go even higher. Okay. Alright, and I'm not going to make a crazy coaster here. Just want to do some little things. Haven't really done a lot as far as stuff like this where it's just kind of... I can't do that. So we'll do that. If it come up, do its thing there. There we go. This thing's just going to whip you around a whole bunch, I think, is what the plan is right now. And then we can do stuff like this. Let's see, have it come out like that. And then it can start to raise up a bit. No, we spent all the money that we borrowed for that. Oh no. Oh no. That's going to be a problem. Alright, so we're going to have this come back and end a little prematurely just because we don't have any money to do stuff with right now. So I'm going to do that. And then we'll have that come down that way, like so. Do an on-ride photo section. Then it'll pop back up. And then we'll come down to the height we're looking for. We'll speed the game along, hopefully. We'll be able to make some money to build our ride here. Oh, we're in the negative monies. The nice thing is we do have pathways that if we need to get some money real fast, we have a way of doing it. We just need to get into a little bit more positive cash flow here, and then we'll be able to knock that out. So let's do this and grab... Oh, no. I don't want to do that. That's the problem with having two things open at once. I'm just going to generate some money for us over on this side so we can finish our coaster. There we go, almost done. Now we have a totally abandoned island. And now we can go back to normal speed. And we can bring brakes in. And put some block brakes right there. Okay. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with that little ride. It's not like what I wanted it to be. Let's see, how big is a train right now? 7 cars, 2 trains. Can we get 8? No, okay. Alright, we'll deal. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. And then what we can do is build our exit here. And then our ride entrance. I'm going to make it green. Why? Because I can. And while that's happening, we can test the trains out. And then we're going to do some fun line management here. Getting it all to wrap in on itself while hopefully not causing too many problems. Alright, there we go. Do we have any decoration that would make sense there? We'll just put a tree. Okay, that ride is moving through all of its activities. Go. The on-ride photo section. And hopefully we can charge $4 for that without being in any trouble. We're still waiting for results because that first one I changed the lift hill speed on, so it doesn't really count. Which is always annoying to me. All right, and we have some more rides available to us here, so we're going to turn roller coasters back on. And let's see here what we have. All right, so that's high. So we're just going to rename this Mine Train Coaster. It's a minute and 12 seconds. So that's 36 seconds. So we're going to go on the low end of 34 and the high end of 38. Actually, let's make that 36. We can leave a little early. Let's open that bad boy up. And in all honesty, that should be enough to get us the win at this point. But let's see what else we have ride-wise here. We got go-karts. Oh yeah, we have the swinging inverter ship. Cool. It could be a nice little fill-in somewhere over here. And it's not that expensive of a ride either, which is also a big plus. So I could put something in there. Alright, so all I need to do is take this and knock it down one. And we should be able to get it in that spot. Cool. And then we'll be able to get a line going there. Get our exit line. $1.50 seems fair. We can open that up. Alright, I'm not going to call it swinging inverter ship. It's going to be called Land Shark. Because it clearly looks like a shark. And let's try to see if we can paint it to look a little better here. Let's see, what's a sharkish color here? The gray, the dark water. Yeah, that one works. And then like some electric blue. Yeah, look at that popping on there. Okay. This ride looks like it should work out well for us. I am going to make sure we edit some of the stuff that we did here and over here. There we go. See, out of the station. Next one's ready to roll right in. Efficiency. It's one of the things I love doing in this game, is trying to figure out how can I make efficient rides. Our guests are going up very rapidly because this coaster should bring us lots of new people. As far as money here, it has already brought in 15 on-ride. It's sold 15 on-ride photos and 33 guests have ridden it. So just under half have bought that, and we make $3 on each of those. So that's awesome. You can see that the queue is filling up. It also filters people back into a food area, which is awesome. And we're making cash here again, which is always welcomed. We have 550 guests in the park. Let's do some advertising here so they can get a free ride. And we're gonna say that can be on the Mine Train Coaster for 4 weeks. And the idea there is that if we give away a free ride, it becomes their favorite ride, and they just keep riding it over and over and over again. Especially since the exit and the entrance are right next to each other, we should be able to cycle through people really quickly on that. I do want to hire a few more handymen, it looks like. We are in need of some additional work there, and we'll probably hire a new mechanic as well, just to help us out. But you see now we're starting to make some profit. We spent $8,000 or almost $10,000 on that coaster probably between everything. But now we're starting to make some profit. So we're going to slowly start repaying the loan. And that will work out very, very nicely for us. I apologize again if you can hear my dog in the background. She is crazy. And I promise there's nothing to bark at. She just likes, if there's a squirrel outside, it sets her off. All right, so we're doing our job here. We're about 150-ish, a little under that guest away from going through here, and our guest numbers look like they're going to be on the uptick here real soon. So I have a bathroom down here, one over here, and I believe there's one up here. Yeah, there is. Okay, so there's no real reason for us to have to worry about more bathrooms. I actually might take this and go straight over to this island and get rid of this entire area here, but we'll see. We need to figure out what is coming our way still here. Spinning Wild Mouse. Man, they really want me to build the Spinning Wild Mouse. I have no desire to do so. But I do have a desire to just make sure we're making some money and getting our stuff done here. So you can see this, I mean, it's on turbo mode, and this line really, it empties out when a new train comes in, and then it immediately fills back up. Before that train has even left the station, it's already full again, and the next one's ready to roll. So what is this ride making for us hourly? $16,000 an hour. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay, especially considering Waterbug here is bottoming. I mean, it's still drawing a crowd, but like it's not filling this thing up. Whereas this is, we're golden for days. Even if it rains, usually the timeline on the rain we're going to be set with. So did we use up our? Yep, we did that. But if you take a look at our guest numbers, we're about 70-ish short of where we need to be. So let's say that we can do advertising for the park for 2 weeks. How much we can afford? We can afford 4 weeks. Okay, we'll do that. And hopefully that will bring a new line of people to our park, as well as getting us, yeah, a looping coaster. That's what we want. And then we can put some new rides in here as well. So I'm going to get enough for a shuttle loop. We can put a custom shuttle loop in here, and then that should be game over as far as this level is concerned. We're already really close. Let's finish it out the right way here. So we're going to build a custom design. So it needs to be over this way. 1, 2, cool. So and the reason why I said it needs to be over that way is because, oh, I could put an online photo section right there. That would be fun. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know if that will work or not. All right, and then we can go into a loop. And if it goes to the right, it'll miss that entirely. We just need to generate some more money, which we'll probably honestly win before we get a chance to complete this. But we're gonna go in here. We're gonna generate some extra cash. Oops, I'm clicking on the wrong things again. I'm not used to, the old game didn't used to pop things up in the corners as much, at least from what I remember. This one does this a whole lot more, where it pops stuff up in much more randomized locations. Kind of populates them around the screen, but maybe it's just the fact that I'm playing on a widescreen monitor, which I never played this game on before, and it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. So we'll do that, get our station platform put in there like so, go up, loop to the right, it's gonna come down, and then we're immediately gonna go up 2, 3, 4. And I think that will work. So let's go ahead in here. We're gonna switch the mode over to reverse incline shuttle. You can go through just one variation, that's all we need. And let's see. We need some pops of color on this park. So we're gonna get nice bright yellow. Goes through the loop, no problem. There it goes, there. Woohoo! We got a W here, but we're gonna finish this out real fast to make sure we, you know, set out and complete what we started here. So get that built in like so. We will go in and place our ride lines in here. There we go. $4 sounds fair. Oh no, it's not fair. Let's do $3. And we'll open that up. And we're just gonna call it Looper because we are the most creative name givers in the history of amusement parks. There we go. We're at 760 guests. We can see that our mine train coaster here is just a monster. It's beautiful. It works well. It does all the things it's supposed to do. And even with the line here being full, it's only 6 minutes. Like it plows through stuff really, really well. And hopefully that's helping this area make some more money and to do their thing. All right, folks, well, that's going to wrap us up here for today with another episode of Roller Coaster Tycoon. This has been Trinity Islands, which is one of the ones that's an interesting build, fun to play with, and first of our challenge parks. I'll see you next time for our next challenge park. Until then, bye-bye.